What is up, team? I'm Golf is the coach of your Hampshire Hunters, and this week we are on week 11 of the NPA. Or is it week 12? I've lost track. We are on... Sorry, week 12. Yeah, week 12 of the NPA. And this week we take on PapaSea and the New York Klinks. And I'll get into that in just a sec, but first I'm going to quickly just run through what we brought with us this week. As you can see, we have brought Mandibuzz. Usual stuff you'll see on it. Careful Nature, Overcoat, Lefties, Brave Bird, Rooster Fog, Taunt, Defog to try and get rid of any spikes. Sea tries to put against us. Taunt if he attempts to set up with that Manaphy or Diancie. Not that I don't think Diancie's going to set up, because it does quite a lot to our team regardless with setup or not. And then there's also Brave Bird, because you know we might want to try and get some general damage or potentially sack it off whilst dealing damage in the long run, and then Roost just that HP recovery. Next up, we have got a Lizardland, is returning once again as always, and this week we are running him Hasty because Flare Blitz does actually has a 2 chance to kill Blissey, so that's what that was in prep for. It's got Roost, Flare, Solar Beam, and Flamethrower. Solar Beam take advantage of the sun as always as it goes Mega, which it's supposed to do. And yeah, generally that's it. I can't remember what the EV spreads are on these things. Yeah, I'd have to pull up the doc. Just give me a sec, because we actually did write it all down in my thingy, in my little Discord group about it, and then we put it on a paste bin to look at later. Right, start off Charizard. It had 28 EVs in attack, 224 in special attack, 4 in defense, and then 252 in speed, meaning I wanted it to be fast. I wanted it mixed, so it was obviously run a Hasty Nature. And then quickly jumping back to Mandibuzz, we went for 236 in HP, 20 on the attack, and 252 on the special defense. So this is a special defensive Mandibuzz. Next up, we've got Heracross in the Great Ball. We've called Crossdresser. This is pretty much the same as every Heracross we brought every week. Except unlike last week, instead of Guts, we ran it Moxie as usual. Yes, this one's shiny. It's got 252 attack, 252 speed, close combat, Mega Horn, knockoff, Earthquake. Mainly, we just need close combat in the Mega Horns for a lot of his team, such as close combat for the Blissey. What else did I put together? I would do close combat on quite a lot actually, and then Mega Horn on the areas where you need things like Mega Horn for things such as Hoopa Unbound. Yeah, this PapaSea's packing an Uber, guys. How crazy is that, right? But then again, I don't feel it's worthy of being Uber because it literally dies to a U-turn, which we actually calced, and it actually does die to a U-turn later on. Not saying that's what happens in this battle, I'm just saying it's got the chance to die to a U-turn if it's all set up right. Next up, we got our usual Damn the Tran, our male Heatran, Calm Nature, Flash Fires, Leftovers, Flamethrower, Roar, Stealth Rock, Flash Cannon mainly for that Diancie, set up some rocks. We're running 2 sets of rockers this week. Roar in case Manaphy starts setting up, then obviously Flamethrower for some decent damage. With EVs in 252 HP, 28 special attack, 252 special defense, once again another special defensive this week, and 76 on the speed. So that is down the Tran. Next up, we got the Blind Fokker, which is a Duran, which we originally were going to run Swarm, but then we're like, nah, real men run Hustle, so we switched the ability out. 252 attack, 252 special speed, and 4 in the defense. Jolly Nature, X-Scissor, Home Claw, Superpower, Iron Head. It's not too bad, it's going to do some damage. Superpower where it needs to. X-Scissor for the Hooper once again. Home Claws to increase that, to guarantee that accuracy, and Iron Head for anything, like for the Diancie that we come across, because we know that it can actually take it. And then finally, this is quite the funny little set, because we sat there and my AC child, he was like, Golfies, why are you worried about this Hooper? It dies to a U-turn. It's like, well, let's prove it. Let's set up our Uxie. If we bring Uxie, hear me out, what if we stick it with T-Wave and U-turn? Because that way we're guaranteed to outspeed, and then we just need to survive that first hit that Hooper's going to hit us with. And then it worked out. Culberberry. Culberberry has been seen a lot in this league. It's done a lot, because there's a lot of Darks-based Pokemon in this league. And there's a lot of stuff that it's going to need it for. So we thought, okay, we'll run it Relax, give it a Culberberry, then Psyshock. I thought Psychic, but my AC's like, nah, you want to run a Psyshock, but I'm thinking more about the decreases and the more damage that Psychic kicks out. But once again, I let him win me down, and we went for Psyshock, Stealth Rock, T-Wave, and U-turn. Like I said, I was going to T-Wave the Hooper, then hit with a U-turn. It would survive that first preliminary hit, by which we would instantly outspeed and kill. And then once again, Stealth Rocks, because I said for a second we had 2 Stealth Rocks this week. So, what I'm quickly going to do, I'm going to just boot up the battle because it's on my VS recorder right here, right now. And I'm just sort of going to talk through what happens and what goes down. So, this week's NPA match against PapaSea and the New York Klinks. Let's roll! And good luck to PapaSea once again. Make sure you check his stuff out in the description below. Okay, PapaSea built is issuing a challenge. We lead with Lizard Lad. He is going to lead with Tyson. The Hitmontop, the shiny Hitmontop. Nice shiny. I like its design. It gets Intimidate. It also gets Rapid Spin, so rocks, and has it's not going to be a heavy thing unless I can take this thing out. And Skarmory. I should have quickly jotted down, told you guys what he was running this week. It was Hitmontop, Skarmory, Blissey, Hoopa. I've got the document here. And I do a lot of switching in and out here. I knew the Rock Slide was coming from the Hitmontop, so I switched straight to Uxie. Uxie is literally going to straight hit the U-turn into Diancie. That was what was Manaphy and Diancie. So yeah, like I said, he's got quite the little powerhouse team, and he's a former league champ of the PGL Season 2. So this, in my book, is quite a going to be quite a tense battle for me to try and win. I switched in Diancie. No, he switched to Diancie. I switched into Durant. Then I switched back to Charizard, predicting he would switch out because he knows he can't take it. He would then, in turn, send in Skarmory. Now, this is where he played about it. Was he's going to stay or switch? He's going to take that fire, or is he going to switch into Blissey? The smart play of him was to play Blissey, but as we put the Charizard to counteract this and catch it on a switch, we did that perfectly. To which Charizard instantly Magas, boom, gets that drought up, and then it's just going to start hitting with that once with that Flare Blitz. Yeah, we will take a lot of damage for it, but it's going to be worth it for the amount of damage we're going to kick off. We're going to bring it down to about half HP? Half, maybe more? So yeah, just more than half HP. Like I said, we take 33% recoil, and then Blissey's going to get some little leftover recovery right there, and then it's going to switch straight back out because it knows it cannot take another Flare Blitz like that. And if we did that, we'd live on like 30 HP. So with that, he instantly brings a Hitmontop in, and it was a bit clench. I wasn't sure. I've got the drop on me now. So I thought, okay, I'm going to hit it with a Solar Beam. I want to see if this thing is carrying an Assault Vest, which it might well be. And that reveals it. This is a Assault Vest. I just want to be sure. Yeah, it's Assault Vest at one top. It's going to hit us with a Rock Slide again. I predict him perfectly, switch straight back into Uxie, and we rinse and repeat the first round over again. He's going to switch out, bring back in Diancie. And I'm going to U-turn, and then I go straight back into Durant. Told you, straight back into Durant. With that, he's going to go straight switch. I had no choice. I had no point to try and do anything, so I think I went straight for the Iron... Yeah, I went straight for the Iron Head. And that way I play aggressively and get some damage off onto that Skarmory, while the Sun is just there waiting away. I'm going to take some Rocky Helm damage, but that's okay, because I know that Durant can do a lot to his team. So I'm going to get... This Skarmory literally doesn't touch me, so I'm going to set up the Home Course, guarantee my accuracy boost, and get attack increase as well, so we're now +1, and PapaSea is going to set up some rocks, because if I want to bring Charizard back out, I'm going to have to get rid of them first, just to clean up. So, I'm going to hit Skarmory with Super Power. It's going to do a lot. Our attack is going to drop back down to what it was, defense is going to drop with it, and we're going to take some Life Orb damage, as well as Rocky Helmet, but we just nailed a lot of damage onto Skarmory. So then he goes ahead and hits us with a Whirlwind, and he's going to try and do some chip away damage with the rocks and Whirlwind. Turns out we got the best switch possible. He forced Heracross in earlier than what he wanted. And for us, it's what we want. We're predicting the switch for the Hitmontop current. We knew it might have I knew it might have a chance to live, so I went straight in with the close combat. Yes, I'm -1 right now, but if I hit this off, then I'm back up to pretty much solid. And with that, I get a crit. Hitmontop goes. Heracross is like a boss right now. It's beautiful. And there is our Moxie boost, putting us back up to normal. With that, he is going to send in Hooper, and I'm thinking I don't want to have to sack Heracross right now, but I'm going to go straight for the close combat, and he literally just sacrifices Hooper Unbound, and Hooper Unbound just drops. Looks like Uxie Unbound will not be used as Uxie Unbound. Looks like Uxie Unbound is just going to be used in switches and Psyshocks. But it's okay, it's okay. In comes Inori, the Diancie once again. Heracross is going to switch back out. And we're just, it was no brainer, just bringing down the Trank, because he was going to try and hit us with a Moonblast anyway, and we're literally just going to eat it up. As you can see, we did. Not a surprise though, since our Heatran is specially defensive. And now I'm going to just go straight switch back into Heracross, because Heracross is the king / queen of the bugs in my book. And he's just going to straight up switch into Zenobia, which is the Manaphy, which is one of my favorite legends of all time. So I'm just going to go straight in close combat, get some damage, just going to keep it just above about 55%. That's okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a drop. I'm going to get hit with Skulls. I'm hoping not for a burn because we're not Guts, we're Moxie, which we revealed. If we were Guts and he hit us with a burn, damn, we would kill next turn. We have a very close chance to high roll and kill this Manaphy right now, but it just falls short. A little too short, but it does what it needs to do. We know another Skull's incoming, and I'm going to have to sack off Heracross before I had a chance to kill Blissey. But that's okay, that's okay. We're still doing well in this. And right now, I'm sat thinking, what's the play? What's the play? So I bring back in Uxie Unbound, and I tend to just, because I had already done what I needed to do, and with Hooper gone, Uxie is really just there to set rocks and then just die. So I'm just gonna start U-turning again. Okay, gonna bring back in. Actually, I think I bring in Mandibuzz now. Yeah, I bring Mandibuzz in, which you know for us plus those of you seen last week's match, it got a freeze after it was literally Mandibuzz versus the world. So yeah, Uxie Unbound switches into Mandibuzz. And Mandibuzz has got nothing to worry about. It's what I say we were running this week. We were running it especially defensive as well, so we know it can take this hit incoming the incoming Moonblast. While we set up our default, clear those rocks out, and just do nothing to Diancie because a clear body, but that's fine, that's fine. We're still doing fairly well. We've taken out 2. He's totally taken out Heracross, which, granted, yes, a big threat to his team, but he's still taken out. And with that, I bring Uxie Unbound back in. It's going to take a down, so it's going to take a wad load of damage. Bring it down to a boing, look at that, 69 HP. And then I'm just going to set up my rocks because he's got no Rapid Spinner left. He might have defog on the Skarm, but literally if Skarmory comes in, it's going to die to those rocks anyway. And I'm just going to take a second Diamond Storm. We clench, and we survive on 29 HP, which shocked me. So I thought, okay, right, just start Psyshocking now. It's easy for me to sack it, then I can get Durant and start cleaning up. I take a Moonblast, and there goes Uxie Unbound. So we're left with 4 things to his, I think it's 3 right now. Not even that. He's lost Manaphy, he's lost Hooper. He's got a crippled Manaphy, he's got a crippled Manaphy, crippled Skarm. Diancie's just gone, and he's got a crippled Blissey. So yeah, if Skarm or Manaphy come out, they're just going to start taking rock damage. And I'm just going to sit here looking pretty, because I'm a freaking Duran that's blind. See, look, it's just about lived. Maybe if we'd done a little bit more, then it would have lived. Then it wouldn't have lived, it would have died instantly on the switch. To which Manaphy goes, and Duran gets an easy kill. Easy kill. Same says for Skarm. Skarm's going to come in and pretty much nearly die. It's going to have to take another Iron Head though, because there's literally no point in me clicking anything else. Guaranteed to hit. Boom! Down goes Skarm as well. I'm going to take Rocky damage, and Metal Greymon is going to faint, but look at that. Look at the beauty in that. We live on 2 whole HP. All he's got left now is Blissey, and this thing's got Superpower. So literally, all I need to do is click Superpower and get a direct hit. Sadly, RNG is against me. Well, I'm not going to say RNG, because there was no real RNG in this match. I was going to say, I missed the accuracy, hustle kicked in, and I lost the accuracy thing. So yeah, no RNG involved, just the accuracy of Duran with that hustle ability. And he easily gets to soft boil. So I'm like, okay, I'm still going to go superpower anyway. And even if I don't hit, I've still got Charizard, Heatran, and Mandibuzz in the back that can take out Blissey. And Mandibuzz can pretty much take it out solo. And with that, Durant falls, but I'm not going to take off the layout because this is literally the end of the game. Which was a great game against PapaSea, former PGL, at least I think it was PGL League Champion of Season 2, coach of the New York Klinks. Make sure you go follow him, guys. There's stuff in the link in the description below. And next week, we will be taking on, let me just get rid of this. And then next week, we will literally go and take on the Waterloo Souls Bucks, an old school Sin, a member of the... I'm sure he's a member of the Fab, but I'm pretty sure of that. And he was a coach who replaced Blue. We were looking forward to this match against Blue himself, but sadly, because he dropped, we get to take on Old School Sin, which I'm actually quite looking forward to regardless, because he's got quite the team and quite the thing for you to take on. So I'm actually really looking forward to it. So yeah, GG PapaSea. Sorry about the loss, man, but I'm pretty sure you're secure playoffs right now anyway, so it shouldn't actually hurt you that much. Let me just check the stand-ins. Oh no! No. Wait, no, he is in there. He is already in there for, by the looks of it, he is in the Johto Conference for playoffs with Jodor himself. So yeah, next week, Old School Sin, Week 13, NPA, let's go! We got a very slim chance if we toss the coin. It depends on where the battles land this week in Blue Division. If Galactic Elliot and Jerry Oak lose, because Crest said she was sick, so she might actually forfeit this week. So yeah, it's pretty much down if Galactic Elliot loses this week and potentially Jerry Oak loses, then we still have a chance of playoffs. Last week, it turns out I thought that we had no chance, and I was like, damn, there goes our whole NPA season 2. But turns out we have a very slim chance. It's like throwing a penny across a room under a door blindfolded with my back to it. So the penny is literally in the air, and hopefully next week, it was at the end of, come Sunday, I'm going to know if the penny slid under the door and got us, still has us in a very slim chance for playoffs, because Blue Division is very, very close, guys. Like, really close. Like, I cannot stress how close everything is in there. Like, a lot of us have a lot of the same space, a lot of the same wins-loss ratio. So it's literally down to seeing how things land this week. If they land right this week, then we actually win and have a chance at playoffs. So yeah, that brings us up to 5 and 6, guys. This is Golf Enigma. I'm checking out. I've got a stream to do, and I will catch you all later. Peace, love ya, enjoy.